Hello and Assalamualaikum Dr. Sheila. We are from L2 Group 1 and our research title is the factor influencing entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. In Group 1 consists 5 delegate members. My name is Noorshella binti Fauzi. My metric number is A19A0668. I, as the first presenter, would like to present about Chapter 1 Introduction. In Chapter 1, there are 5 outlines. For the first one is background and content. Entrepreneurship plays a significant part in a country's economic development. University Malaysia Kelantan offer an entrepreneurial course to support the student in developing their interest in the subject of entrepreneurship and preparing them to become aspiring entrepreneurs. As the result, this research focuses on a deep look at the factors that influence entrepreneurial intention. Therefore, the respondent for this research identifies taken from the students of University Malaysia Kelantan. Second outline in Chapter 1 are problem statement. Most of the students in University Malaysia Kelantan will be exposed to the skill and knowledge to launch a successful own venture. However, it may be mainly due to a lack of self-confidence, encouragement or realization. Some entrepreneurs who have the potential of starting a business are often not aware of career options open to them. Hence, the researcher investigates the factors affecting entrepreneurial choice among University Malaysia Kelantan students that have been reviewed, including the need for achievement, university internal environment satisfaction, and family business background. The third outline is research question. The first question are, do the need for achievement is essential to adapt entrepreneurial intention among UMK students? The second question are, what kind of satisfaction university internal environment influence entrepreneurial intention among UMK students? The third question are, does family business background affect entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan? The fourth outline is research objective. The researcher found there are 4 objectives in the research. The first objective are to determine the needs for achievement in influencing UMK students of entrepreneurial intention. The second objective are to determine the university internal environment satisfaction among UMK students. The third objective are to investigate the factor of family business background that influences entrepreneurial intention among UMK students. Last but not least outline in Chapter 1 are operational definition. The first operational definition are the factor influencing entrepreneurial intention among students University Malaysia Kelantan. Entrepreneurial intention is a deliberate decision to start a new business instead of being influenced by external factors. There are 3 main factors that influence the entrepreneurial among UMK students. Next, need for achievement. Entrepreneurs are distinguished by a need for success, also known as achievement or retention, defined by a desire to succeed, progress and develop. In this research, the UMK students who have a strong desire to excel will be investigated. Furthermore, the achievers' behavior always only focus on success. The third operational definition are university internal environment satisfaction. The standard of university student has given a significant association as satisfaction behavior perceived by the student. This impression might be impacted by various educational service elements, including the level of satisfaction and university reputation. Last but not least, family business background. Having experience from a family background is a well-genuine basis of support than families without entrepreneurial background. It has proven that establishing a firm will face a potential of risk like financial or management. Families members involved in entrepreneurial activities can influence University Malaysia Kelantan students' intention in venture creation. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you to Farahin. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Noorshella binti Zakaria and the metric number is A19A0586. Next, I will continue with my part 2.0 introduction. This chapter we're going to discuss about all the factors influencing entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students, which has a major factor on University Malaysia Kelantan student sector. Research discussed about the independent variable and dependent variable. The independent variable are need for achievement, university interval, environment, certification, and family business background. The dependent variable is the entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. The independent variable are influencing the dependent variable. The research also discuss more detail about independent variable and dependent variable to carry out the more detailed explanation of issue that relate research. Focus on solving problem and followed by systematic process of collecting data, analysis the data and drawing the diagram and discuss the action on conceptual framework. Lastly, it adds up concrete conclusion of this chapter. As we all know, there are numerous institutions of higher learning in Malaysia that provide entrepreneurship training, and many graduates go on to start their own business. So many graduate option to study entrepreneurship, not just because they want to find a career, but also because they may generate jobs and have more flexible working hours. 2.1 Dependent variable. The entrepreneurial intention among University of Malaysia Kelantan students. The dependent variable influenced by the independent variable. Entrepreneurship support the economy through establishing market opportunities, eliminating unemployment and creating wealth, and boosting country overall number of productions. Consequently, entrepreneurial intention may be evaluated via theory of planned behavior. In order to foster successful entrepreneurship, the University of Malaysia Kelantan has offered resources to help entrepreneurs enhance their skill and expertise in order to expand their business and the economy. Next, 2.2 Independent variable and dependent variable. Relationship between need for achievement and the entrepreneurial intention among University of Malaysia Kelantan students. The needs for achievement is very important to individuals who have ventured into entrepreneurship as a motivator in performing responsibility perfectly and achieve success. That is, person with high level of success need to be more likely to engage in entrepreneurial activity. This is because to get the intention to the intention to get various rewards. Student also needs to have the courage to try something new and understanding of the problem statement before the solution presentation process. A desire to challenge any normative norm in an effort to find a solution. Next, 2.3 Independent variable 2 and dependent variable. Relationship between university internal environment certification and the entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. University not only hosts activity and program for students, but they also help students work and study. More importantly, the government has focused on the crucial role of higher education institution in stimulating individual entrepreneurship and building the entrepreneurial society for college student entrepreneurship. University Malaysia Kelantan also preparing platform in the kiosk rental. In reality, it provides convenience and helps students learn how to run a small business on campus. As a result, students can use their university-acquired entrepreneurial knowledge and ability to launch their own firms. This will assist students in determining whether they wish to work for themselves or for others in the future. Lastly, my part 2.4 Independent variable 3 and dependent variable. Relationship between family business background and the entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. Students are easily influenced by their family learning and educational environment. Students who come from business-owned family are more likely to have entrepreneurial intention compared to the students who come from non-business-owned family. It is because family business background can inspire other family members to engage in entrepreneurial activities, and they are more likely to want to start a firm in the future. Supporting this also found that the parental role models positively influence entrepreneurial intention. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Atira binti Musa. My metric number is A19A0721. I will continue with 2.5 independent variable, 1 independent variable, 2 independent variable, 3 and dependent variable. The overview of the related research as well as the conceptual foundation of the element impacting entrepreneurship desire of undergraduate at University Malaysia Kelantan. This goal is to investigate need for achievement among University Malaysia Kelantan students as well as the university interval environment satisfaction among University Malaysia Kelantan students and family business background among University Malaysia Kelantan students. All the independent variable is influenced by independent variable. Next, I will continue with research hypothesis. Hypothesis 1 is the strength of need for achievement is affected by the entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. Hypothesis 2 is strength of university interval environment satisfaction is affected by the entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. And hypothesis 3 is strength of family business background is affected by the entrepreneurial intention among University Malaysia Kelantan students. That's all for me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Hello, good evening doctor. I am Dinesh Ravichandran and my matrix number is A19A0950. Now I am going to continue with chapter 3. This chapter illustrates the research methods which will be used to collect data for this study. We clarify how the necessary data and information to address the research objectives and questions will collect and analyze. The objective of this study will be focused on how need for achievement, university interval, environment, satisfaction and family business background give impacts on entrepreneurial intention. Next is research design. Research design defines as the plan or strategy for a research project for the purpose of seeking answers to research questions. We will collect and analyze data regarding factors that influence entrepreneurial intention among UMK students from physical office and the official website of Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Business. Consequently, to determine a survey answer, we will use descriptive research, which is used to describe the data or characteristic of a population. In this study, we will use quantitative approach to collect data and prepare a set of questionnaires and distribute it to the respondents. Okay, now I'm going to explain about methods and sources. There are two types of data sources which are primary and secondary data. Primary data which is collected from individuals, groups or target respondents via the methods such as questionnaire, interviews, observation and also feedback. While secondary data is collected via previous records and data like web pages, government policies, library resources, newspapers, journals, articles and such more. In this study, the questionnaire will be the main research instrument with the objective to gain as much related information from the target respondents. It must be included enough questions enabled to meet the survey objectives. First of all, we will make a preparation for the research proposal by giving out an introduction, literature review and methodology of the proposal. We will find the sample of articles and journals that relate to the title of research proposal. Next, we will design and construct the questionnaires with relevant questions for this study. Then questionnaires will be proceed to distribute. Then we will proceed to distribute questionnaires to the remaining respondents in UMK, which are UMK students. All questionnaires will collect and combine to start to do compiling and sorting. Next, we will analyze all the data to conduct an analysis of research. Finally, we will prepare the final report to finish the report. Lastly, I would like to explain about sampling and analysis plan. A sampling method may be described as a method of selecting elements on a desired random sample that will offer a representative perspective of the entire study. In this study, we will use non-probability sampling technique. There are several types of non-probability sampling technique, while for this study, we will use convenience sampling. For analysis plan, as we know, there are many ways to analyze the data. In the study, we will use statistical package for social science, SPSS, for statistical analysis. SPSS is a statistical program which assists very well in the process of analyzing statistical data accurately and quickly, and also produce a variety of outputs. That's all from me. Thank you.
Salam sejahtera and good day, madam and my friends. My name is Hassan Iqbal. My meter number is A980825. Today I will present about practical implication. In this study, we have studied the relationship between factors that motivate UMK students to be influenced by entrepreneurship. This research will be undertaken to determine the number of students at UMK who desire to become entrepreneurs, and some of them have already started. This circumstance arose as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, which struck in 2019-20, encouraging students to pursue careers as entrepreneurs. We will be also able to determine number of students participating in entrepreneurship as a result of this research. Practical implications. One of the factors to achieve the greatest final result in the study to consider the practical implication. As a result, the study's practical consequences are critical. The practical consequences that will be created are likewise beneficial because there are meaningful findings and judgments. As a result, our research, we discovered that majority of UMK students come from business family. This is also one of the things that motivate certain students who aspire to be famous and successful business. With this, UMK students will get sufficient business knowledge to continue their entrepreneurial intention. In addition, with sufficient business knowledge, they will become highly skilled entrepreneurs. Therefore, being educated at UMK can add business knowledge to UMK students. Thank you. Okay, second is contribution to knowledge. According to this study, the students who are interested in becoming entrepreneurs are one of the example or role models to other students. This situation occurs when UMK students who already have a business and will become successful entrepreneurs. In addition, the influence of students' interest in the field of entrepreneurship will provide various benefits to individuals, society, and the country. This situation can be proven by the influence of UMK students on this field of entrepreneurship will have a positive impact on the unemployment rate. This is because with their own business, UMK students who are studying do not need to look for jobs in the future. UMK students who already have their own business, it will help teenagers to work by opening the scope work. With this, the employment rate will also decrease in the future. This situation will have a positive impact on the rate of national development. UMK students who are increasingly obsessed with online business, UMK students do not need to spend any capital to become an entrepreneur. For example, most UMK students have started to promote products such as limbs, chocolate tube, bawang scarf, and so on social media to become a dropship agent. With this, they have started to be interested in selling products and become successful entrepreneur in the future. The influence of UMK students in the field of entrepreneurship will increase the rate of student population interesting in entrepreneurship. UMK students today have changed the concept of thinking to strive to do business and strive to be successful entrepreneurs. The business world is an easy scope of work venture. With this, it's easy to UMK student with sufficient business knowledge allows them to venture into this field of business. Thank you.